Episode 33 of Hirogaru Sky Cure was majestic. Absolutely majestic. Hey everyone, so let's start off what happened in episode 33 of Hirogaru Sky. So it all starts off with something going on in Skyland. Something is opening up, a old ruined place that just appeared out of nowhere. And so it then flips back to Shorasuda City at Mashio's house, where she's playing with Elle-Chan, that she was being attacked by a teddy bear, and Elle-Chan being baby Cure Majesty in this because she's still Elle-Chan, is like, here to save the day, and they're just having fun and stuff. But apparently Yo-Yo has been in Skyland researching, and she just had called the Pretty Cures back at the house to ask them to come to Skyland. So they go to Skyland and see the king and queen and all that stuff, have a little moment with them before the Yo-Yo explains what has been going on. And so they go to this old ancient ruins that had just appeared, and they come to this little sky jewel shaped like a wing that stands with these old ancient Skyland text on it. And, during these moments, Mashio has been seen to be worrying. Just has that worry expression on her face. And a lot of callbacks from episode, I think it was 5 or 6, that's, if I remember correctly. Well, during those two episodes, which it's going to be a callback to the, first core that explains this. And so basically to enter these ruins, it definitely shows that Elle-Chan's the only one that can open it, so she has to come with them, but Mashio is worried about bringing Elle-Chan into the ruins because she could get hurt. And she has to talk with Agia during this, and you can see, as Mashio stands on the other side of the, Sky Jewel statue, while Agia's on the other side, sort of reminiscent about what happened in episode 5. With, you have Mashio on the other side of the road and Sora on the other side, and this was, in that plot of the episode, was because Sora was worried about Mashio becoming Cure Prism and fighting. Mashio was having that same thing, but it was not with Sky, it was with Majesty, who is Elle-Chan, the magical baby and child of destiny, the princess of Skyland. But after, Agi had told her about that they will be fine and all that stuff, Mashio accepts, and they go into the ruins along with Yo-Yo, and has some little fun doing some puzzle stuff, which, well, technically not having fun, but we're Elle-Chan was the one who was having fun with this, but they were, had to get through some kind of, the puzzle areas. The first one was kind of, reminiscent to, platform puzzles and games, kind of in Mario or something like that, and you have to, jump onto a platform, and then it just moves. That's, kind of, what I saw when they got to that scene. And then they went on to, in the tunnel, and then came across this picture that seems to be, Majesty reaching out to something. A book, apparently, from what Elle-Chan said after she looked up at it. And then Elle-Chan basically, touches the book, and all the, and the Pretty Cures also glowed along with her, and they also, it seems figures that look just like them also appear to be reaching out to the same book as Majesty in their Pretty Cure hairstyles and stuff, but wearing this, grayish dress something. And when this picture activated, it basically transports them into another room, but Yo-Yo can't follow them, as she says, as from what her dialogue says, only the Pretty Cure could go into the last room. And then something happens outside of the ruins, because Minotaurin, still in his undark state, comes out to attack them once more. And the protection system of these ruins try to block him from entering, but he does break through. And then rushes through all of the puzzle traps and stuff to, get into the Pretty Cure and all that stuff. And while they're inside the final room, they come up to this podium that has a floating book, but it's not visible enough. And Elle-Chan takes the book, but she can't open it. And the Agehead tries to open it, but it can't be opened either, so it's definitely sealed from what Sora was Tsubasa that said that it was sealed. But as they were like trying to figure out what this book is, which apparently Elle-Chan knows what it is because she called it the Chrono, or Kuni Kunu was being said in Japanese. But before they could do anything about like how to open the book, Undark Minotauron barges into the final room to fight them, and they have no choice but to transform. And Mashio is still worried about Elle-Chan fighting. And as Elle-Chan turns into Cure Majesty, they go into battle with Undark Minotauron, who is definitely even more powerful, and especially is drinking these energy drinks with undark energy and them making him even more powerful, and they're unable to fight him in that state. And Mashio is worried about Majesty too, even when Majesty protects her from an attack of undark energy. She also tries her best to protect everyone else. As they come to the Chrono Kunun, Majesty begs the book to lend them the ultimate power, which, like, what also was known that this ultimate power that comes from books would save everyone. There was a text on that appeared that explained to the group that they need to, like, have all their hearts connected as one in order to activate the book. But the problem was they couldn't really activate it because of Cure Prism being too worried about Majesty. And as they were pinned down by Undark Minotauron and trying to figure out a way to get the Kun room to open, Prism apologizes for what she's doing, but then Sky reminds her about what happened in episode 5, of how she felt the same way about Mashio becoming Prism. And when the Prism remembered that, and Majesty says that she wants to protect everyone too, Prism understood, and with that resolve, they were able to activate the Kunin rune. And with that, they did. The group attack finally happens. Majestic halation. And they used that to purify Minotauron. And let me tell you, it was beautiful. Like, really, they did not get a power-up form like any, like, of the last, like, when they, like, the big giant group attack does happen with every cure of the team. They get, like, an awesome power-up outfit. But no, Hirogaru Sky did not get that, which is kind of disappointing, but they don't really need a power-up transformation, really, with their group attack. They looked at it extremely fine anyway. Majestic, as I can say. And so that's basically what happened. They saved Minotauron from the Undark energy, and he thanked it for that. And he was going to repay their debt one day, and so he left. And now they have a new item, which is the Majestic rune. And so that's how the episode ended, especially with Spearhead seeming to watch the whole entire battle, and seeming to plan that he knew this was going to happen, that the Pretty Cure were going to win in the end. And so, like, when I first, like, saw the preview for this episode, I thought there were, like, how do I put it? That there was going to be, like, some more, like, Skyland lore, and, like, apparently, like, explaining that if Cure Majesty was the original Pretty Cure, that we kind of, like, already, like, hinted out to saying, like, what we did got from some lore in the earlier episodes. That, like, I kind of, like, had this idea about, like, her being a reincarnation of a princess from the past of Skyland's history, and something like that, that, prayed for a Pretty Cure to appear. What if Cure Majesty is that Pretty Cure from the past, and also, maybe the princess of the past? We don't really know, and I don't know if we're ever gonna get that type of lore in the history, but it seems to be pointing something out that if Cure Majesty can open that ruined gate, and whatever the Morning Star of Skyland has something to do, there is something behind it. The history of Skyland has the key that might be related to Cure Majesty's awakening and such. It seems Undark Energy and Undark Empire might know something of it as well. Anyway, that is my review of episode 33 of Hirogaru Sky Pretty Cure. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time in episode 34, because we're getting someone to come back. That's a villain, and, judging by their, human appearance, yeah, you know. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.